intuition. My name is Corey. I'm here to help you create a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. Thank you all so much for being here, for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, and for booking readings and brain spotting sessions and all of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get an overall energy for the collective message. Overall energy for the collective message. What's going on in the collective right now, please? What do they need to know at this time? What wants to come through for them? I do feel like there is something that does want to come through, though. Like in the physical. Like there's something or someone that wants to come through. Let's see. Clear. Message, please. Wow. Okay. So there seems to be an alignment between your root chakra and your heart chakra right now, or some sort of opening or awakening or something going on there. But what's really the biggest energy that's coming through right now, collective, is it feels like you are at peace with something. It, like, whatever this is, it's like you're like, okay, so this may have been something that actually didn't really, like, it was kind of hard for you before, like you had a hard time gaining some sort of peace around something. Maybe there wasn't any closure or anything like that. It may be something that like you intuitively knew about, but there wasn't any like confirmation or anything in the physical. But it seems like you're at a point where there's this energy of so much outside validation for your intuition and your inner voice and your psychic abilities are coming from other places, that you are beginning to feel at peace about something, because although you didn't get that physical validation, it's like you have been getting so much validation elsewhere that it's like, okay, so that's kind of my validation for this as well, and I'm at peace with this. I am okay with where it is. I'm like, that was kind of like my closure. Like, I'm good, right? And by being at peace with this, whatever this is, and just trusting your intuition on it and your guidance about this situation, because I feel like it's something that, you know, you really had to work on letting go of, whether it's a person or a place or a thing, right? And but you let go, but then there was that grieving stage, right? And understanding why and all these things, and your intuition was telling you these things, and you were having a hard time believing it. But again, you've got that outside validation from so many other things that it kind of provides that clarity or that closure for you. I think that you are stepping into a time of like, your dreams are manifesting, right? Things that you like really, really wanted, right, are coming to fruition here. Like, and I think that that's another thing that you're starting to see evidence of that. You're starting to see this really kind of play out, whatever it may be, right? Big or small. And this is also just providing you this validation and this peace, right? You're stepping into a time where that like external validation isn't really necessary, because you've had so much of it, right? To where it's like, okay, yeah, like I don't doubt myself because every time I'm right, every time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I no longer need that outside validation. Like, there's just this, you're very connected with your higher self and with your, you know, your peace and your inner voice and your spirit and your angels and your ancestors and your guides. And for a while there was doubt, there was question about that. And I think you're finally at peace with knowing, like, yeah, I'm, yeah. There's no sense in doubting anything as far as that goes anymore. Let me get a drink of this. I got hot chocolate. Sorry. I'm not flipping anybody off. It's just the cup. um, okay. Let's get some messages here for the collective. Yeah, I feel like with the beginning of this, I was kind of slouching a little bit. Now I'm like being like conscious about sitting up straight. Usually I don't have a problem with that. So it feels like whatever this is, it's really, there may also be, right? Remember in the beginning I said there's something that wants to come through. So this might be, you know, validation. It's like almost like it's like you find this peace about not getting validation anymore. Me too, Tasha. That all of a sudden a shit ton of validation is coming through to you, right? It's almost like you needed to validate yourself in order to attract what outside validation you were really looking for, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so speaking of hot chocolate, I am looking into cacao. Is it cacao or cacao or whatever, however it's pronounced? You know, the extreme original state of chocolate. I'm looking into those ceremonies and what it is. It's like a hot chocolate drink, but it's like, it's kind of bitter, right? It's like dark chocolate, basically, is what it is. But anyways, it's very interesting. I've been studying it a little bit. Okay. All right. Messages for the collective, please. So that might be something that, like, maybe one of you needs to, like, look into or something, or a little inspiration there, or might not necessarily on the live right now, but somebody who passes through here. Okay. Yeah. So there's also this energy of somebody wants to work with you, right? They want to create with you. And they want to come through with some sort of conversation, some sort of message, some sort of something to create some sort of strategy with you, okay? This is really going to kind of help your self-worth in a way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're feeling really good and at peace with your intuition and feeling very confident in yourself and all these things. But sometimes, like, there's this energy of, like, it's almost like boosting it, right? And I feel like you've been working on your self-worth up until now, but there's this, like, whatever this that wants to come through, this person that wants to work with you, like an equal give and take and create something with you, and they want to, you know, make a strategy and all these things, right? Whoever this is, they're definitely going to, there's just this energy of like, wow, that really made me feel worthy. Like, it made me feel good. Like, it made me feel, and that's kind of so again, with the peace coming through, right? Understanding that, like, you are attracting what's meant for you. And so this might be an opportunity, right? It might be a business opportunity. It could be a love opportunity. It could be whatever resonates best for you. And we'll dive more into it as we keep going. But yeah, like this is like teamwork. Like I'm seeing like the Three of Pentacles energy here of like really working and building together, right? And yeah. But I almost feel like you intuitively knew this was coming, right? And so that was another thing. Like you were at peace with not knowing the how or the when or the what, and you surrendered that, and you let go of that needing to know, that control, and that's when it kind of you opened yourself up to receive it, right? Collective, you are like a manifesting queen or king right now. So be very, very careful what you wish for. Watch your thoughts carefully, because I truly believe that like that you have turned your magic all the way up. And um, things are really coming to fruition pretty quickly for you here, okay? And I don't think that it's going to slow down. Like this, I don't feel like with this collective, if you're seeing this video, I feel like you've mastered it. I feel like you've figured it out how it works for you, right? How you manifest best, right? And you figured out the game of aligning yourself with these things and all this stuff, yada yada yada. So it's like it has nothing to do with astrology, you know, because sometimes when the planets are in certain places and stuff like that, manifestation is easier, right? But this has nothing to do with that. Is directly associated with your power, right? With your ability to have control and be the creator of your own reality, right? Um, yeah, definitely. So be very careful. Like, have fun, but be careful. Be very specific. That's coming through, right? Be very specific. All right. Clear. Who is this wanting to create with the collective? Who or what? Yeah, this is just really a confirmation that what you've planted, your seeds that you've sown, you're seeing evidence of them really coming to fruition. Look, and here's that Three of Pentacles, exactly like I was talking about. Like you working, so it may be that you are working with the divine, right? But this feels like there's something else, right, coming through for you. But it could be that like the divine just, the universe just changes the game for you real quick, right? You go from holding just this little seed, right, to suddenly having the world in your hands, okay? So this manifestation might not be an actual business partner, right? It could just be, okay, it's the time and the universe is bringing this through for you, okay? So take it as it resonates. Because in both of these cards, you're alone, right? And then we've got the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and you're with birds. And birds to me represent, guides, angels, ancestors, the other realm, like other realms, right? Galactic beings, aliens, fairies, whomever that you are working with or whomever is bringing this forward to you, right? And whatever this is, right, they're building with brick. Brick is extremely stable, okay? So this is something that it's ready to come through, right? And I think that you've been maybe working on a strategy as far as making this work, right? Because it feels like it might be big. It might, it might really shift a lot of things here. Let's get some more on it. Let's see. What else? For some of you, going back to the original message talking about being at peace with something that you didn't have closure on, right? This is standing for, this is really kind of focusing on, okay, so this is just that validation that, you've had that confirmation, you've had insight on the fact that, there were lies and deception and an illusion here. If we're looking at the actual meanings of this card, or of these cards. Let's get more on this. What's coming through? Who or what is this? Whomever this was, right, that you have released, you're at peace with, right? This person is definitely, they're now feeling the pain. And this kind of came through before here. But some of you, with whatever this opportunity is coming through, whatever this manifestation is coming through, you might have to leave something behind, okay? Something or someone. You might have to separate, right? You might have to walk away from something, whether it's a job or it's whatever it is, because whatever this is coming through in a very big way. And so it's going to take up your time, okay? And so, you might need to separate from, I don't know, it could be a person that maybe is just a distraction. It could be, like I said, a job. It could be a place that you go and hang out at all the time and just kind of to kill time or whatever. And that's just because you don't have time anymore, right? But there is this energy of needing to strategize and realign your routine, realign things in order to match up with this, to make so you can be successful, right? Because it's here for you. It truly is. Yeah. Everything that you've been dreaming of, right? This world you've been building in your head is coming forward for you. One piece at a time. One building at a time. There are a lot of people feeling left out by you, though. Like, they're feeling like you turned your back and there's no way that they're getting back in. You know what I'm saying? If this is somebody, as far as maybe like a romantic relationship, somebody that wants to come towards you and create with you and build with you, okay? They want to strategize. They want to come to you with some sort of message here, okay? This person has been lied to by other people about you, okay? Other people lied to this person about you, about who you were, right? This person has figured this out. They said, fuck that. I'm doing my own research. Like, that doesn't feel right. That just doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was something that caught their eye, right? Maybe they assumed that these other people were right, but then almost like the universe was like, brought something to their attention and they're like, wait a second. Let me look into that. This person, whoever lied to them, they're leaving them out. They're turning their back on them, and they're following their heart, right? They're going with this new beginning here, okay? They're working on manifesting you back, right? Whether it's consciously or unconsciously, or subconsciously, right? Yeah. So this message can go all sorts of different ways. It really just depends on what you have been desiring, right? Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I don't like cold hot chocolate, so I want to make sure I drink it while it's warm. Again, not flipping anybody off. Okay. Clear. Okay. What does this person want to come through with? We'll just get some more on it because we've got all different stories going on here, and so I just want to make sure that we're not asking too specific. Wow, the Two of Wands clarified the Two of Wands. Like, this is, yeah. I'm hearing like a lot of insight, a lot of downloads, a lot of information, like a lot of, if this is somebody else who is getting this, right? It's basically like all the same cards. That's so funny. Yeah. This person could have been told, that you weren't single or that you were with somebody, right? Or if this is a business partner, they could have been told, that you were really busy, like there's no way you could fit something else on your schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this person already has a business partner. They're not really looking for anything else. You know what I'm saying? Or if this is, whatever this is, right? This person has figured out that that's not the case, right? That you are working alone, that you are alone, that you are single, or that you are, not with somebody, or, maybe there's someone in specific that what if this is a family member that wants to come through and reconnect, right? But they haven't because they feel like that you're connected with somebody else and they just feel like it wouldn't work right. You know what I'm saying? So they're finding out that no, this person is not working with them, right? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? So again, this person is, whatever was going on this insight is bringing them back to this energy of wanting to come. Look, we got the Three of Pentacles here, wanting to come work with you, right? It does feel like if this is a relationship, this person might be going through an ending right now, okay? If we're going back to the situation where you ended something with someone, right? This person is realizing for sure this is done, this is over, and that you're moving forward on your own, right? That like there's nobody else, right? This person might have been trying to put some sort of explanation around it. Maybe they were trying to, say, oh well, this ended because surely, like, she's with somebody else, or she's seeing somebody else, or she's interested in somebody else, or, whatever reason, right? They're learning that's not the case. That's not the case at all. And that actually you were, excuse my loud boy in the back, but they're learning that you were being honest with them about whatever, right? And that it was just time to end the cycle. Michael, if you need to, go get a cough drop, buddy. Okay. Let's get some of these. Some, okay, here's something else that's coming through. Somebody that ended something with you, or they thought that by ending something with you or an ending with you, whether they did it or you did it, would put a stop to your connection, to your motivation, like to your happiness, to your movement forward, to your work, to your collaboration, to, you know what I'm saying? Whether that collaboration is with somebody else. What? Thanks. Comment. Who's going out? Maui got out. Where's Michael? Tell him he needs to come inside. Thank you. Okay. Gosh, she's so bossy today. Anyways. Yeah, this person thought that it would end your productivity, your motivation, right? They thought that it was going to have you looking like this, right? But in reality, what happened is like you moved forward. You kept going. You didn't stop. Yeah? This person is feeling, now this person is feeling like this. Hey, Zyla, how come you're being so not nice right now?
Mommy literally got out of the house.
Okay, and he's back inside now.
I don't care. He could have ran away.
Anyways, okay. Who is this person? Let's get, who is this person? Yeah, look, I came out with all different ones. Well, it depends on who you're talking about. Which story are you talking about? What timeline are you talking about? That's so funny. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we've got, I guess we've got a little bit of different energy here. Okay. Person from the past that either you let go of or let go of you, wanted to cause any chaos and la-di-da-di-da, wanted you to stop doing what you're doing, quit moving forward, right? This person who's feeling all upset. This person is in a very, very, very stuck in the matrix, okay? This person, I do feel it is a masculine energy, okay? But it could be a feminine in their masculine energy, all right? This person might actually be working with other people in order to kind of cause this, right? In order to, like they might be, there's something about collaboration here, to try to, like end something for you. Whatever it is, they're trying, you know, they're trying to end something or prevent something from coming through, okay? It does feel like a group, maybe like 4 girls and 2 guys or something like that. Doesn't have to be that many. But they're typically very organized about it. Like these people sit around and they plan this stuff. Like they don't have anything better to do, for sure. Now, this might be something that they're trying to prevent, right? If these people are doing this, okay? Right? Like that's a lot of people. It doesn't have to be that many people, but it might be. Like it feels like, you know, kind of a larger group, if I'm being honest with you. What they're trying to prevent from coming through, is there's either a new relationship coming through or a business opportunity or both for some of you, depending on, you know, your blueprints, whatever it may be. But whoever this is that's coming through, relationship, business partner, whatever it is, they're very evolved, right? They're very mature, okay? They have a lot going for them. They're also very intuitive. They're also very tapped in. They want to work with you, right? And not against you. They don't want to, try to control anything. This is a very mutual thing, okay? Yeah. If this is, now here's another thing. This could be something else, right? If this is not somebody else physically, right? And we talked about you being the creator on your own with spirit and your guides, okay? You've changed big time. You've grown a lot. And so this is what they wanted to prevent, right? But you might be starting your own business or something like that, right? But they wanted to prevent you from growing and changing and shifting out of lack mentality, out of fear, out of unworthiness, out of, guilt and shame and all these different things. They hate the fact that you are honest and that you do the right thing. Like, they hate that. They hate that you are really true to your word. They hate that you have grown so much. And I don't usually use the word hate, so like, they don't understand because they're so stuck in this, they're very stuck in the 3D. So they have a lot of doubt in your gifts if you have spiritual gifts, which I feel like if you're on this channel you do. That's just kind of part of it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So what's their plan? What's the plan? Okay. Let's okay. So what's the plan for the new? Not the old, because we don't care, because that's not going to work, right? No weapon form shall prosper. That's basically where I'm at with that. I think time and time again they've formed a weapon and it never prospered. So we're just going to move on from speaking about them and their bullshit, and we're going to figure out what's the plan with the new that's coming through. Like, what is what's going on with that? What did you say, Lucas? Yeah, targeted at one person. And that is a thing. You would be surprised, but that is a thing. People do that because they have nothing better to do. And they, for whatever reason, don't want to see somebody be successful. And usually it's because whoever it is a very powerful being and has a very important role in this lifetime. And that's just normal, right? You see movies and stuff and all these, with superheroes and villains, they're all attacking, you know what I'm saying? The villains are always going after the superheroes in order because the superheroes are trying to save the world and the villains are trying to make the world a bad place, right? So it's very much kind of that type of energy, right? The superhero is stepping into their power and aligning with their purpose to help change the world. And so either these people are currently doing this or they were doing this before, right? But it feels like they've missed their chance, right? But honestly, in those movies, do the villains ever really win? You know what I'm saying? That's what this really feels like. It feels like collective, or you might be watching, you might be the villain. I don't know, but it feels like there's somebody who has a very large purpose, something that's very important, in order to creating this new world, right? And it feels like there was a group of people that were trying to prevent this from prevent this person from stepping into alignment with this. They're too late. Um, this person has already stepped into purpose. This person has already um, become in alignment, and things are coming towards them to really kind of give them the tools and the keys that they need to really be in that purpose. Um, so it feels more so like these people are kind of sulking right now, right? This person is probably disconnected from all of these people, and they might be starting to experience karma that this person's energy was kind of protecting them from by staying connected to them. And so, yeah, these people are kind of in a sulking energy of, um, they have to reap what they've sown, right? They planted seeds and they grew some pretty nasty bed of weeds here. So, and they've got to clean up their own mess, right? Um, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Because it feels like this person is no longer focused on saving these people, right? They've recognized, and they don't need the validation of this anymore, because they've gotten validation on their intuition by so many other sources that they are automatically just validated about their intuition about these people, right? So they're no longer doubting themselves, and and they're no longer going to allow other people to use their energy to keep them from reaping their own karma and these people continuing to try to prevent them from moving forward, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And so by releasing these people, it allows them to have space to work with, to help other people that want to help themselves, or that want to, you know what I'm saying? However that is, I don't know. I don't know what this person's purpose is. Whatever it is, it's very important. Chances are they're working with people or animals, or you know what I'm saying? But it's giving back, whatever it is. If it's this important, they're giving back to the world. They're certainly not taking it. Okay. I guess we'll just get some advice, or we'll just see what wants to come through. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whoever this is a very wise person, okay? Very wise, very tapped in. I mean, like, super tapped in. We have the high priestess and the hermit here, okay? So this is somebody who is a very old soul, has a lot of ancient knowledge, is very wise, but also extremely tapped into the other realms, and is a channel, is an intuitive, is a psychic, is a medium, whatever it is, right? And they're using these gifts, right, to help others.
Mom, is the pumpkin pie ready?
The pumpkin pie is done baking, but it needs to cool off for just a little bit longer. We might be able to dive into it after I'm done with this. Okay? Whoever this is, though, it didn't come easy, right? I want to make that very clear, right? They just didn't wake up with all these gifts and you know, financial stability and abundance and security and, you know, wisdom and you know, it took a lot of work to access, to open all this up for themselves. But that's what I think a lot of outside people don't recognize. It's not easy. Hey, 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 Maui. What are you doing? Get a toy. You better get a toy. Michael, you know he doesn't like it, certain things, so make sure you're being respectful of Maui too. Silly. Sorry guys. Okay. What? Are you giving him kisses? Huh?
He was biting me.
No, he wasn't. I watched him.
He did bite me.
Anyways, okay. This has been all over the place. This reading has been, but I'm sure it resonated somehow, some way. Okay, let's just get some final messages, maybe some advice. Final messages for the collective, please. It feels like there's a big change right now. There's a big shift. Like you have surrendered something, right? And this is opening up big, huge doors for this, you know, more wisdom, more intuitiveness, more financial security. Like you're in the overflow, is what I want to say. You're in the overflow, or you're stepping into it. Like this is what's shifting for you, and what's shifting is your mentality, right? Because we have the 5 of Swords. 5 is change. Swords is your mentality, your thoughts, your brain. Okay? I feel like this is definitely what's happening here. Hey, Maui, go get a toy. Quit rolling around with him. He thinks you want to like wrestle or something. Are you okay? Did it tickle? Did it make you laugh? Was it funny? No, it wasn't funny.
No, it like shocked me.
It shocked you. Well, go get a toy and throw it with him. That's how you have to, that's how you teach him, is you give him something else, right? You're gonna fall. Hey, Bubby, I'm right in the middle of something, okay? All right. Okay. Let's see. So it feels like you're in the overflow, right? But it's like your mind has to catch up with that in such a way. So it's a little bit of both, right? It's almost like you have shifted your mentality in a way, but almost like you can't believe because you've been so used to being in a different... Michael, go get a toy.
But Maui!
Maui, come here. Come here. Come here. Nope, come here. Off the bed. Maui. Down. Now, Michael, get up and go get a toy and give it to him. Anyways, sorry guys. Okay. So yeah, it feels like it's almost like you're not really believing it yet. You're not really sure of it yet, but you still keep finding like or seeing like a little bit of like confirmation of that. But you'll believe it. It'll sink in. It will. Don't worry. What's this King of Swords? Yeah, the way that you do things, the way that this process goes for you, the way that like you're very intelligent. The way that you take action, the steps that you take are very, very precise, like very calculated. Okay. Um, And it's almost like you're very sly, right? Like you knew that all this was going on. Yeah? You knew that like all this, like that there was bullshit happening in the background and all this stuff, but you never once took off focus off of what you were doing, right? You continued with your very calculated moves and your very calculated steps, and you used your intelligence, right? You stayed quiet, right? You took action without speaking on it, yeah? And basically, I feel like you're like escaping, and these people are fucking mad. They're mad, okay? There's one person in particular that's really mad that you're like, I don't know, I heard like getting away, like she's getting away, like, you know what like, I don't know what that means, but yeah. And you're going after what you love. And you're taking your kids with you. If you got kids, like, I don't know what that means. That might be very synchronistic, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do one last deck. Let's get some advice. Actually, I want to pull from this deck. And then probably one more deck. And then we'll be done. And then we'll get some advice. I looked up at 4747. So I don't know what that means, but might mean something. That's 1212. Which breaks down to 33. And then a 6. 6 is the Lovers. This could have been a twin flame. Okay. No, that's 1111. 4747 is 1111, 22, and then number 4. I feel like I don't know what the number 4 is. The Hierophant or something. I'm not sure. Anyways, but 1111, that's cool. Okay, messages for the collective. But number 4 talks about balance. It talks about stability, rest, community, love. Yeah, collective. I don't know what to say other than like you look good right now. Oh, it's the Emperor? Nice. Even fucking better. Are you kidding me? I like that. You're looking really attractive right now, okay? Like, you're being noticed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're no longer... I feel like you no longer feel invisible, and therefore, like, you're no longer invisible. There's something about this, like, whatever it is, that's really building up your confidence, right? And making you feel like you can stand tall in a way. And this is really attractive. And also just like you yourself, what you do, you know, who you are is like you're very attractive. You're being really noticed right now. Okay? Definitely. And these people trying to, you know, get all entangled with what you have going on and your energy and all of these things, this is coming to an end. It is. It's coming to an end. And there's this energy of like some of you are going to be discovered. I don't know what that means for you, but like, yeah. I don't know if you like want to be an actor or a singer or a writer or something. There's something about being discovered. Like somebody's going to notice you. Somebody that is going to open some doors for you is going to notice you, and you're going to get their attention, and things are going to move very quickly. Messages for the collective. Yeah. You're very, again, I said this earlier, you're very magnetic right now. You are definitely manifesting at a very, like a very fast rate here, okay? Make sure that you are allowing yourself time to kind of take care of yourself, right? Don't lose sight of that, especially because things are like they might be already starting to get busy. Your days might be getting busy, right? Or they might slowly be getting busy. And it's almost like the universe is training you how to manage this new beginning. Like, it's like, okay, so on Monday, you're going to have a lot of appointments, and I want to see how you flow through the day and manage all this, but also make sure that you're pouring into your own cup as well as pouring into others. Okay, and on Tuesday, let's take it back a notch, right? What are you going to do with your time? You know, are you going to, you know, it feels like the universe is kind of guiding you and training you how to step into this energy of whatever it is, right? Shoot, it could be the universe is training you how to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, I don't know. Like, it could be different for everyone, whatever it may be. But yeah. But a big piece is making sure that you take care of yourself. Don't lose sight of that, because I feel like whoever this message is for is giving back to a lot of people. And you don't want to, one, burn yourself out, and two, overwhelm yourself and exhaust yourself, right? You have to make sure that your cup is full in order to fill others' cups. Balance is very important here. Very important. Okay, let's get some final messages here. Final messages. Final messages for the collective, please. Whoa. Okay, I'm not going to take this one because I don't think it really wanted to come out. Wow, that's a lot. I'm just going to take... Yeah. Somebody's stuck. They're stagnant, they're trapped, they're overindulging, right? They've got a lot of burdens, okay? Whoever this was, they're not doing well, okay? This person may have even like done some type of manipulation or some type of hoodoo voodoo. I don't know, okay? But this person is very much, they might be drinking a lot, they might be overindulging in something, but they're very burdened at this time, okay? Very stuck, very stagnant, like not moving, okay, at all right? But for you, back to you, my beautiful collective, yeah, look at all these. Yeah, you're like the time of being attached to whoever this was, whatever this was, you know, this group of people, this is coming to an end, okay? You're moving on from this, and you're stepping into this, you're stepping into your leadership role, okay? Very, very, again, with the Queen of Pentacles, like you are attracting, right? You are manifesting at a very high pace, okay? You're also very nurturing, very caring, very loving. But there's a very new and passionate and exciting beginning here for you. And you know it. You can feel it. But you are stepping into this leadership role for sure. And that's what I have for you. Oh, goodness. What a message. What a message. All right. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that message. And yeah, I am gonna, well, if anybody, does anybody want a personal reading before I go? I need to just bounce before I, you're welcome. Thanks for hanging out and listening, Tasha. Always love your presence. Okay. Yeah, so it would have to be, you can ask one question, for, I think it was 1313 or 2 for 2020. And the payment methods are in the description box. Thank you, Sabrina, for being here. But yeah, once you pay, you can just ask questions and I will get the answers for you. Oh yeah, no problem. Did you want to do that or no? Oh, sure. Yeah, no problem. It doesn't matter to me. I was just waiting on you. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Then I am going to go and get back to the mortal or mogul world. um, and I will see you guys. There's a spider right there. Interesting looking spider. Right? Is that a spider? What kind of bug is that? I can't tell. Kind of looks like a spider, but I don't think there's 8 legs. Good night, Tasha. Thank you for joining. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Oh yeah, there is 8 legs. That is totally a spider. All right, guys. Love you so much. Thank you for joining and hanging out, and we'll talk soon.